Hi. Sorry it's dark. My room's dark. It's 8:40 a.m. I just got up. I just got out of the shower and I'm getting dressed. And I looked out the window and it's snowing. I knew it had snowed last night because my friend Paul called me at 8 to wake me up to tell me it snowed. But it's actually in the process of snowing. That's awesome. Anyway.
So I'm sick. It always happens. I always do this to myself. I get really stressed out around school time, like finals and papers and things like that. And I drive myself into the ground and I work too hard and I don't sleep enough and I don't eat right and I exhaust myself. And when you're stressed and exhausted, what happens? Your immune system doesn't work anymore. And now I'm sick, which is really annoying because next week I have to go do excavations for 5 days. Lots of physical labor. Not going to help the scenario. And on top of that, tomorrow I have a paper due at 5 p.m. 3,500 words, so about 10 pages. I'm going to work on it tonight. But with the exhaustion that I feel and how shitty I feel, I don't want to push myself too hard. I need to get better before next week. So I just emailed my professor, explained the situation, and asked if I might possibly need an extension tomorrow, if that's going to be okay. He'll probably agree, but we'll see. I just hate asking for extensions. I received one in the 5.5 years. God, that's really sad. It took me to graduate from Berkeley. One. And only because I was working 30 hours a week and taking 20 units. Yeah, 20 units. They only allow you to take up to 21 and a half. No more. So I was at the limit of units. It was insane. So as I said earlier, it snowed today. I took a few pictures. I don't know how good they are. I'm going to put them up on my Flickr and the Snow Day album, but I need to look at those first. I haven't really played around with them. Maybe tweak the colors and stuff. It's really hard to take pictures when it snows because everything's gray and bleak. So, But it was cold. My feet got a little wet, but not too wet, but a little bit. There's my shoes on my radiator, drying. Last time I said I would do, every time I did one of these, I'd do a little comparison between American English and British English. I'm tired. I haven't really thought about it too much, so I'm not going to spend too much time considering this, but I've got a quick example. The way we pronounce French words is different. In the U.S., we say clique. Like in high school, you have a clique that you belong to, and you have your different cliques. Here, they say clique, because that's the proper French way of pronouncing it. Also, the other word is niche. I would say, as an American, that in archaeology, my niche is laser scanning. But the UK, they say niche. There's a small funny story behind this, which is why I decided to talk about this one. Paul and I and Paul's friend Sarah were sitting in a pub back when we went to Stratford to see Shakespeare's Merry Wives of Windsor. We're sitting in a pub afterwards having dinner, and we were talking about, archaeology. Archaeology doesn't make very much money, tend to anyways. And I was saying, well, hopefully my niche will allow me to be more valuable. And she goes, what's that? And Paul goes, a niche. And me and her both just looked at her, and she says, yeah, I know. I mean, what's his niche? So that was really funny. And to prove that we both say it differently and my way is just as correct, here's the dictionary.com. So there you have it. There's my update. Thanks for watching.